If you are an OG Transformers fan, or even just a casual one, you will know that there is no one in this universe, Earth and Cybertron included, who can be a better leader than Optimus Prime. That man right there, he has his stuff together. He just knows how to be a hero and how to be a leader with ease. So of course, as Transformers fans, we are a little concerned seeing how things are turning out in the Energon universe. Could it be that our favorite leader is turning to the darker side? Let's find out together. Before we go into our explanation, we have a very small request. If you like our content, please support us by subscribing to our channel. This is a small click for you, but for us, it means a lot. Thank you. Let's begin. What is happening to Optimus Prime in the Energon universe? In the last few issues of Skybound's reboot, created by Daniel Warren Johnson, George Corona, Russ Wooten, and Sarah Stern, we see Decepticons attack the city of Tacoma, hoping that this would lead to the Autobots coming out of hiding and engaging with them in a brutal fight. And this crazy plan works out. Optimus Prime, along with Jazz and Wheeljack, shows up in the city of Tacoma. However, this leads to a little bit of an issue. The Autobots showed up, assuming they would be fighting against the Decepticon. However, they end up facing off against humans too. And these humans, they have no clue who is a Decepticon and who is an Autobot. So as you can guess, the Autobots not only had to defend themselves against the attacks from the Decepticons, but from humans as well. At one point, Optimus Prime's eyes turn purple, and we see him practically rage out. He attacked one of the nearby tanks, which is hella out of character for him. So now we are wondering why he's doing that. We all know that Optimus is really not the kind of man who would attack like that. He's a great guy. So maybe this rage out is a foreshadowing of his darker characteristics. Luckily for us, Jazz was able to stop the leader from going too far. He was able to stop Optimus before he demolished the tank completely, which, no doubt, would have made things extremely difficult for everyone. Although the day was saved in a way, Optimus still could not believe that he actually did something so brutal. He was rather shaken up by this outburst of his, but we can kind of see that there is something else at play here. You see, Optimus's rage out happened right after he saw a strange vision. In this vision, Spike Witwicky was completely overtaken and, frankly, eaten alive by this horrifying technological mass. Honestly, given how horrifying that visual looked, I can totally see why Optimus went on a rage out. But that is a little worrisome, right? Well, unlike another gang of characters who refuse to talk, I am looking at you from, Optimus actually comes clean to Wheeljack about these strange visions. See? This is why support systems are necessary. As Optimus and Wheeljack speak more about these visions Optimus has been plagued with, we learn that he has been having these visions ever since Sparkplug Witwicky gave his life force to the Matrix of Leadership. If you do not know why he did that, no worries, I got you. So in the first arc of the Transformers, remember how Optimus was completely battered and broken? Yeah, so to save Optimus's life, Sparkplug gave his life force to the Matrix of Leadership, which in turn helped heal Optimus and give him life. Now, obviously, Sparkplug did it because he cared about Optimus and knew that he was necessary for the betterment of the world. But Sparky's sacrifice came with a little issue. You see, his own memories are now mixing with Sparky's memories, which would explain why he is getting all of these strange visuals. Now, Wheeljack, being the smart cookie that he is, figures out pretty soon that the problem that Optimus is facing is because of the Matrix. It could very well be that the mixture of organic and technological materials in the Matrix is sort of breaking down or triggering a breakdown in Prime's neural net. We have seen in the Void Rivals, another Energon universe continuity, that there is some sort of connection between organic and technological life forms that we see so rampant in Cybertron. How did we find that out? Well, the Zertonians and the Argorians we see in the Void Rivals are actually derived from Transformers biology, which adds on to the theory that the Matrix of Leadership's dual types of life form is what is causing the issue. However, there is no denying that whatever is happening to Optimus Prime is not just a bound event. Whatever is going wrong with Optimus is going to affect the whole world around him, which is not necessarily a good thing. Why, you ask? Well, in the second arc of Transformers, Optimus allowed his anger to get the best of him. Now, this is not necessarily a bad thing, except it was pretty bad for our boy Shockwave, because in this arc, Optimus literally crushed Shockwave's head in with his hands, which is hella crazy by Optimus's standards. Optimus tells Wheeljack that he is scared he is turning into this older version, the one that is full of anger and vengefulness, and obviously, Wheeljack knows that no one, including Optimus, wants to see him in that state. So, being the good friend he is, he promised Optimus that he would get to the bottom of this issue by doing as many scans and as much research as necessary. Is it really the organic life form versus technological life form that is causing the issue? Now, I know you might be wondering that this organic versus technological life form thing is very silly, but also pretty believable. Two different kinds of systems, when put together in a singular life form, are bound to have some issues. However, there is more to this whole thing than you would think. So, when Sparkplug was introduced in the first arc, it was very evident that he was not having the best time of his life. In fact, he had pretty severe PTSD. He was barely holding it together as he had just lost his oldest son, along with his experiences as a war veteran. He was highly, and I mean it, highly distrustful of these alien robots. However, eventually, Optimus and Sparky ended up bonding over their work as war veterans. During these conversations, we were given hints that Optimus's past was not as bright as we originally thought, especially the kind of actions he did in the first few years of the Autobot Decepticon fight. Now, when Sparky gave up his life force by stepping into the matrix of leadership, Sparky effectively gave up a part of his soul to Optimus Prime. This led to Optimus's spark getting seriously entwined with Sparky's human soul. Because of this, all the commonish points of their memories blended together, like Spike growing up. Both Sparky's memories of watching Spike grow up blended in with Optimus's memories, which I'm sure is very disorienting to experience. As we can see that, every time Optimus has his violent outbursts, these kinds of visions plague him. We can conclude fairly that this memory blending thing is definitely related to whatever is causing Optimus distress. Could it be Megatron's doing? Pretty recently, it was revealed to us that Megatron can actually control whoever holds his alt mode as a pistol. A more blaring example of this is when he forces Starscream to make his first kill. So it could very well be that Megatron is somehow controlling Prime while he is lying low. After all, it was Prime who sliced off Megatron's arm. Maybe that is when the alt mode came into play, and that is why Optimus is going through so many struggles. We know that Megatron recently managed to get out of his imprisonment, and since then, he has been in Cobra La, the hidden society. Overall, all the things that are happening to Optimus Prime are dangerous, and we know for a fact that the story is not ending anytime soon. We also have Skybound Entertainment's G.I. Joe, where we are told that this strike team was created because of these alien technologies. Now, with Optimus Prime attacking the tank led by humans, I'm pretty sure the G.I. Joe team will be on the asses of the Autobots because they have no idea that Autobots are on their side. With the G.I. Joe, the army of bots led by Starscream, Beachcomber, and RC gone to find Ultra Magnus, things are not looking too good for the Autobots. Plus, on top of that, Cobra La has declared war on Cybertronians, and I'm sure that Megatron will come to play a huge role in this fight. So things are just going to get worse and worse for our Autobots leader, and I would not be surprised to see him go sicko mode just to get the upper hand. Decepticon Optimus, is it a possibility? On looking through the toy catalog, back in 2017, we found a Lunar Prime Strong with a Decepticon emblem on his chest. While fans definitely brushed it off as a mistake, I think that there is some truth to it. This toy, even though it came out almost a decade earlier, could have been in reference to the possibility of Optimus getting corrupted. Perhaps that is the possibility that Daniel Warren Johnson and others are trying to create for us to experience. Fans have theorized that what if Nemesis Prime, Optimus's evil twin brother, shows up? Now, this theory is actually not bad at all. Nemesis Prime is, simply put, Optimus Prime with a goatee. Now, could it be we are actually witnessing a new, original backstory for Nemesis? Perhaps Nemesis is not Optimus's twin brother in the Energon universe, but a split personality that is completely deranged and vengeful. That would be a pretty interesting turn of events, wouldn't it? Marvelous verdict. Optimus's descent into darkness would be a catastrophe. Optimus is the moral compass of the team, and to see him destroyed, give in, and become a villain would definitely shift the gears of the story. On top of that, if he changed sides or became a villainous character for any reason, who is going to stop him? Optimus is practically unstoppable, so that would not only break the Autobots down, it would also challenge our favorite heroes to do something unexpected. Whether or not Optimus Prime would truly end up becoming a major villain in the Energon universe is still inconclusive. The only way to find out would be by reading the comics. So don't miss out on the next issues of Transformers by Skybound Entertainment. Let us know what you guys think about this character arc of Optimus Prime, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.